I'm Toni Swinehart. I'm with MCP's Full Court Press, brought to you by Shelby State Bank and House of Flavors Incorporated. Today we are here with Kelsey Britton. She is an intern here at the Ludington Area High School. We are actually at the DeJonge Middle School, and we are actually over on the pool side above the weight room. She is offering some free classes, and she has 3 different days a week that you can come in and do those. So tell us a little bit about what started you wanting to offer these classes, when they're offered, and what types of classes.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'll start with the types of classes. On Mondays, I am offering aerobics, so kind of like 80-step aerobics. It can ramp up in intensity, but you don't have to do any jumping if you don't want to. I modify it so that people of all age levels and skill levels can do it. On Wednesdays, I do stretch and balance, so kind of like yoga class. We're just kind of recovering from Monday's class and stretching out the muscles, getting a little bit of balance in as well. And on Saturdays, I do cardio and strength, which is kind of like high intensity interval training, but I've got modifications for all those exercises too. So again, you don't have to do any jumping or high intensity like tuck jumps or jumping jacks or anything like that if you don't want to, because I've got modifications for all those exercises. So anyone of all skill levels and age levels, again, can do all of these and get a really great workout. So I'm trying to eliminate the intimidation factor with group exercise classes, because people think that I'm just going to work you really hard and it's going to be painful and it's going to hurt.
Right.
And but what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to challenge everyone in the community to get moving and get some exercise in, and especially in these winter months and while it's still cold, and a lot of people who like to go outside and walk, it's either slippery outside or it's wet or it's snowy and
too cold.
Yeah, or it's too cold, and so this kind of gives them a place where they can come and get their physical activity in throughout the day or throughout the week. And one big thing that I wanted to make sure was that I offered it at no cost, because that is a huge barrier to exercise. And gyms can get really expensive, and if I know walking is free, but with the being outside in the cold, they might not want to go outside. And even some like drop-in classes can be $15 or something like that, or more, and that can deter people from getting their physical activity in.
Right.
Heart disease is one of the leading causes of death in the United States, and I just want to try my best to do something to help the community just even a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm here doing this.
Well, that's wonderful. I think that's wonderful. I used to teach nutrition classes, and I worked for a place, and a lot of people don't realize how important it is just to get up and go around the block and take a walk. Or I had also gestational diabetes, and sometimes just to get my sugar down, I would go for just a walk, and just to walk around the block would even out my glucose levels and everything. So I think that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Now, you said, when does this start and when does this end, these classes?
So these classes started last Monday. I'm doing these classes for 5 weeks. So April 4th is going to be the last day that we're doing these classes. And it's going to be every week, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. So this is the 2nd week, and so we've still got, I just finished my stretch and balance class today, so we've still got the Saturday class of week 2, and so we've got 3 more weeks of classes 3 times a day. That's 9 opportunities for people to come and get moving. It's still not too late. You don't have to have started week 1 to come now. I mean, just because you didn't come last week doesn't mean that it's too late. And I'd be happy to have more people here in the community moving, and I'm really happy that you're here with me today, so that I could get the word out. And I just want to get people healthy, and 3 times a week is all you need sometimes to to live a healthy lifestyle.
Yes.
And so
Yes.
that's why I'm offering it 3 times a week, about an hour each time.
Now, and you did mention also that any age, so like I have a 10-year-old daughter, and sometimes I feel a little more comfortable if I have somebody with me, even if it's her.
Right.
You know what I mean? So any ages, and you have modifications, like you said, you can be as intense as you want to, but you don't have to. I think that's also really wonderful because that inspires maybe somebody that's a little bit older that needs a little more exercise. Like you said, heart disease is a really big problem. For them to come and use your class, I think that's a really great opportunity for them.
Yeah.
And I really enjoy that somebody is passionate about it like you are. Now, you said you are an intern here. What is your degree going to be in when you graduate from college?
Yeah, so my degree is going to be in health and exercise science. So I've got a broad knowledge and background of exercise physiology and exercise prescription. I'm also a certified personal trainer, so I have experience teaching people one-on-one as well as group exercise. So I've got the knowledge and qualifications to be able to offer this class, and so I'm very fortunate to be able to offer a class like this. And yeah, and so I'm graduating from Colorado State University. I don't know if I mentioned that. I had graduated here and then I moved out there, and I'm going to be finishing up my degree this semester.
Oh, wonderful. Okay. And so you were local when you graduated. What year did you graduate from Ludington?
2012.
2012. Oh,
Yep.
So you're very young. I'm an older lady. So that's good for me to know something like this. And I did get a little glimpse of some of the people that were here, and it's kind of nice. There was a little bit of all age groups, even just with the stretch and balance class that you
Yeah.
had just recently tonight. And I think that's wonderful to see, because that, like you said, cuts down on the intimidation factor, gets people
Right.
wanting to exercise and move. And once you get done with these classes, what is your goal next?
My goal during the classes is, as I'm giving these exercises, I'm also trying to explain to them what muscle groups they're working, how they're working it. So, when you're stretching your hip flexor, for example, I'm telling them that that's the muscle you use when you're climbing the stairs, and so that's the muscle that you use when you're lifting your knee up just to get up the stairs. So something like, activities of daily living, just like grocery shopping and going up the stairs, even, like, you use all these muscle groups that you didn't even think that you use. And so I'm trying to educate them while I'm teaching them. And my goal for after this program ends is to, get some feedback from the people who have come to these classes, seeing if they like them and what they like about them, which classes they liked best, and if they have any critiques on either my teachings or the classes itself, so that maybe I can continue to offer these classes in the future.
Thank you, Kelsey, for having us here, and hopefully this word gets out and we have a lot more people coming and enjoying it. I think it's a wonderful opportunity to have something in our community that offers free exercise for all ages, which can incorporate with everybody. And this is Mason County Press. And if you want more news, go to www.MasonCountyPress.com.